Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So start recording. The important is that you find it. I guess it is recorded in Documento, mis documentos. Folder is Zoom, and you can put it. Okay, I'm going to unmute the microphones because we can see that we can hear some of your intimacies and families and things. It's okay, it's okay. Perfect. Okay, so please, 3 people to speak about language learning and technology. Remember, last class, the topic, last class I'm talking about our face-to-face class. We were regarding about crashing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, more or less what Benson thought about the resources, about the materials. And that is why I asked some volunteers to record a video. Eventually, everybody should have a video or a photo about your bookstore, or let's say, okay, you don't have to go to a bookstore, but you have to show me your shelves, your books, your documents, or even if you have a, I don't know, a tablet, what are the elements you use for learning? What are the resources? Okay, you can go online on your cell phone and you can show me what are the pages, what are the websites, what are the apps you use. Welcome, Melissa. What are the apps you use for learning, for instance? Okay, we're going to watch a few videos today about that. And remember, the keyword is autonomy. So every time you talk about your materials, your resources, in that approach, how you enhance, how you activate your self-direction in terms of decisions. And do you really use books nowadays, guys? Let's see. Or you are so dependent on the internet? But what about the day that we don't have electricity, or maybe you cannot pay the bill to pay to of the cloud or the ETV or Movistar? You cannot pay the bill, so you don't have the service. Well, 3 people, please. Now, talking about this image. Okay, it's a good idea to raise your hand. So I can activate. Now. Mira. I don't know. Who wants to speak now? Yeah, many people has the microphone. Many people have the microphone open. Thank you, Gian, for your info. Difficulties,
maybe
on.
at the moment of start researching, we are so dependent of the technology. So at the moment, as the teacher said, maybe
wait, Gian, because I was not really paying attention. Sorry, I was saying the screen. And Juliana is next. Okay, in the next order. Giancarlo is speaking in this second. I don't know who else. Camila was going to speak. I'm not sure. Oh, you know. She's having some issues. Sorry, Giancarlo, can you say it again? Give me your info again.
Okay. As I was saying, maybe at the moment of starting researching, maybe we are so dependent of the technology to start our researching for looking for some specific information based on data that many, I don't know, authors are recognized. So at the moment we only search on internet, but as the teacher said, at the moment we don't have internet. Maybe we are in troubles to get that kind of information that we get easy at internet.
Okay, thank you, friend. And okay, before we stop speaking with Giancarlo, from the icons that you see, like the images that the people are trying to raise their hands, which is the one that you feel more connected or more dependent on? Is it, for example, you have Twitter and some others? Giancarlo.
Sorry,
Okay, as he
teacher,
comes in.
maybe
Oh,
this
he's
the
here, he's here.
signal of the classroom is too weak, but could you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, what is this image? What is this icon? You feel more identified or more connected to that you see on the
Uh,
picture?
maybe with the mail sign and the Wi-Fi symbol, maybe, because
Ah,
okay,
the
mail
email
we
sign. So how do you say that? The arroba? No. How do you say that?
um, no, the
Check the
next
chat.
of the arrow, the mail,
Ah, okay,
the
but
letter
just for the record, my friends, don't say arroba. You say what, Giancarlo? Next to the
at.
yeah, exactly. Next to that, you have like the messages and the Wi-Fi. Okay, good. And why?
Because we have a really near connection with Wi-Fi because we need the internet on our cell phones for making researchings, and the
Yes.
at the symbol of the mails because it's a significant tool to receive and send information. So, for example, maybe activities or lectures are getting sent by mail.
Yes, you're right. Okay, thank you so much. Number two is, I guess, Juliana. So go ahead.
Yes, related to the image, is a way to use the technology as a method or resource for learn a language and make a reflection about autonomous learning.
Okay. How do you connect what you were saying to the keyword community?
Can you repeat it, please?
Yes. Can you connect what you said to the word community, please?
Is the flip learning is a way to interact with a community and
Okay, how?
using strategies for made up interaction and a communication uh, with language learning.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Interaction, keywords. Anybody else, maybe? A last person who would like to speak? Just there, just dive into the swimming pool of learning. Jump into it. Nobody speaking? Your moms, maybe? Your brother, your baby. Well, you can open your microphone, but who's speaking? Before we continue with the next step of the class. I don't know. Camila and Edgar Esteban, everything okay? Can you listen to me? Just write in the chat yes, because I can see. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I don't understand why you have like a clock next to you. Ticking, clicking, and ticking, ticking, ticking. Yeah, maybe because of that. But it's okay. Just let me know if I am speaking very fast or something. But of course, there will be a delay. Sometimes my voice will be like that. But well, important is you can participate, you can get the main ideas. It's all good. Okay, Laura Alejandra, good. Well, next, I'm going to show you a paragraph. I know. You are willing to watch some of the videos, but first, I want to show you a short definition of resource-based learning. So it would be nice if you can take some seconds to look at the screen. Because I'm going to share you about, Okay, first of all, about the syllabus. Camila Costa. Ah, no, but I'm not Camila Costa. That was another person. Remember that this is like a classroom, right? So many people. I am back. Can you listen to me? All right, sorry. Because I am using like 3 different devices at the same time. Multitasking, multi-screen. Can you see our screen now? What is the idea? We were stuck here in our face-to-face classes. We got stuck here. Some material from the British Council about how to train, how to prepare teachers for this thing of autonomy and self-instruction on the students. Especially look at the keywords. We use self-access centers. In the university, we may say that maybe when you have English and you go to the computers, of course, we have self-access centers. We have the Educación, Biblioteca Educación, the education library, which is dedicated for our major. Material design, okay, this is, I would say that you can dedicate a whole semester for this. That's the reason why we have a whole subject that you know, toda materia, todo un semestre se llama materiales y diseños, diseño materiales. But we concern to self-instruction, distant learning, look, so related to our reality in this moment. And as I told you, some students recorded a video where they presented their personal library materials and activities. That's what we're going to see in this moment, in a second. Now, connecting to today's objective and the possible homework that you will have for 2 weeks. Remember that next week probably we will be in Holy Week. Yes, Semana Santa. So we have to respect that week, no classes. But in 2 weeks, I guess, we will continue as usual. I will let you know with a message if there is or there is not activity. But I guess class, as virtual class on Zoom, probably we won't have. I will confirm the information to you. But the important, we will be working on this, okay? Resource-based approaches. Before watching the videos, please take some seconds so you can read this info. Wait a minute. There it is. How about 3 minutes? And in 3 minutes, that means 9:37, maybe a few volunteers will help me reading out this part, this section that I'm showing you. Okay? I'll see you in 3 minutes. Questions? Write on the chat. Any questions? Okay, so as I like punctuality and we don't have too much time because the idea is that the classes will take place from 9 to 10. And then we will be working on the forums. You will be sending me emails, videos, blah, 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 blah. But the class as such, I will take the participation. The more you speak, the easier will be your evaluation, your final evaluation. Maybe at the end of the class or next class, we will talk about the grades, not as about the percentages and about the dates. But what is important that you are connected in Zoom, the moments that we require, that you pay attention to the instructions, and that I see you participating. Lovely. If next session, everybody can open their cameras. But okay, today at the end of the session, maybe 2 or 3 people will open their cameras and they will speak and show some things that I will ask them. In the meantime, please, one person, please raise your hand in the chat or just open your microphone, please. Definition of RBL, resource-based learning. Please, who wants to read? Nobody's poor. Okay, we don't have to have a camera. The important is you're listening to the instructions, you can read the texts, but let me know if it is really, really necessary. Maybe we can find a solution with Giancarlo, maybe. Maybe not at home, nobody can lend you. You don't have to have it in the session, but eventually you will need it for your, let's say, for your recordings, if you have to make a video or you have to make a podcast or, well, maybe you have to create. Let me know. You got it. Well, please, microphones, just read out. Remember that this class is, yes, autonomous learning, but it's also English class, and I'm your English teacher, so we'll be working on pronunciation. It's not a grade, we are just learning here. Listen, thank you. Oh my God, I know maybe most of us miss riding our bicycle. This is one of the things I miss the most. But well, Laura Alejandra is gonna be number 2 so far. So Lisette, and then Laura. Lisette, please, what about start reading? Go, I listen to you. Definition.
Definition. The design of any teaching method and of language teaching methods in particular will include views on the role of teachers, of learners, and of material. Resource-based learning is a view which gives prominence to the role of resources in the teaching and learning.
Lisette, where are you?
Hello.
Hey, yeah, could you please speak a little bit louder? Lisette? Are you listening to me?
Okay. Yeah. And you?
Yeah, in this moment, yeah. So in this tone, start reading, please. The design.
Okay. The design of any teaching method and of language teaching methods in particular will include views on the role of teachers, of learners, and of materials. Resource-based learning is a view which gives prominence to the role of resources in the teaching and learning process. It is concerned with
Number 1.
number 1, the principles which guide the selection and the organization of the content of learning materials.
Okay. Maybe in this moment we will watch Maria Paula's video and let's try to be like, yeah, flexible is the first video. And maybe I'm going to give some feedback, but what is the idea? Thanks a lot. I appreciate those volunteers who wanted to show the organization of the content on learning materials. Number 2, Lisette.
Number 2, the use of such materials
Which includes what?
the
Nature.
nature of the activities which learners will be carrying out, then whether students will be working individually or in groups.
Mhm.
the nature of the support students can get, and the ways in which learning will be assisted.
Assessed or evaluated. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Lisette. Second volunteer was Laura, I guess. So Laura, please. 3, technical.
Um, Technical and professional essays, which include the design and production of materials and the appropriate use of the various media, and classification essays for cataloging or retrieval systems.
Okay. And the last one, please. Read the last paragraph.
RBL,
Wait a
therefore,
minute. RBL.
RBL. Therefore, conceptualizes learning as a process which foregrounds the importance of the resources available to
Available.
learners, and in so doing presupposes that the interaction between the learners and the resources, which may include human resources, is the main structuring device of the learning situation.
Yeah.
This raises the issue of the pedagogical
The issue,
issue
the
of
problem, the issue.
the issue of the pedagogical relationship between the learner and teach, and of the nature of the teacher's role in particular.
Nature.
Nature.
Okay. Even though when you talk about autonomy, thank you, Laura, for everybody. When you
Okay.
talk about autonomy, I'm gonna open the video for a second. So, hello. Now, when you talk about this type of autonomy, welcome back to everybody, is basically regarding to how you can make decisions. This is more than clear, okay? In this moment, let's see how well you can balance all the decisions you are making considering some of the author we have studied. What is important? Now on in the videos, you can show me, okay, this is the book, for example, this is the book that I use for learning, let me see the camera here, that I use for learning English, and it's very practical and blah, blah, blah. Okay, but it's not only showing the materials, okay, it's like reflecting about, according to Richard and Rogers, okay, the okay, much better? Okay, sorry. It's just that it sometimes, I don't know why, when I am using different devices, it closes the session in one and opens in the other. But take it easy. I am always there for you. Okie dokie. So, in conclusion here, you have to think about center student, center on the student. The most important is the student. Every time you are learning is not your teacher. But in this moment that we are talking about the resources, let's see, let's analyze the role of the teacher. Should I be the person that is speaking here, let's say 1 hour and blah, 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 blah? No, if I make like more active classes, let's say some people should participate in this regard. Let me see. I'm gonna share the video in this moment because time flies. As you can see, it's 9:47. Please, after this video, I would like to have one volunteer to open the camera and give us the opinion. Remember, what is the role of the teacher? Maybe if you can mention something about metacognition and the decisions making in regarding of autonomy and self-autonomy, self-decision, let's say a self-directed learning. So, wait. Are you ready? I hope it can work perfect. There it is. Our teacher. I hope it works perfect.
And I'm going to talk about my self-learning resources. So the first one is the Holy Bible. It's actually a bilingual Bible, so it's in English.
Guys, are you seeing the video? Just open your microphones. Let me know if everything's perfect, the sound.
It's perfect.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm gonna
teacher.
restart it because maybe some of you were not paying attention. I'm gonna restart it. Thank you. Let's see and pay attention.
Hi everyone, I'm Paula and I'm going to talk about my self-learning resources. So the first one is the Holy Bible. It's actually a bilingual Bible, so it's in English and in Spanish. So I read a chapter at least every night. Okay, the second one is this. I read books in English. Now I'm reading this. It's about the story of Bosnia. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. Okay, I have a special notebook. When I don't know a word, I put here and I look up about the synonyms, but never in Spanish. Okay, I write it, but really messy, so I need to improve that. Okay, also I watch series in English. I have my cell phone in English too. Okay, about the series and the movies, I watch it in English and with subtitles in English too. Other thing is I watch videos on YouTube about makeup. I listen podcasts and listen music in English. I like really learn the lyrics in English, but also understand in Spanish. So I learn a lot of words. Okay. Also, I usually chat with friends in English. I have some friends at the university, so they talk me in English and write me in English. Also, I have a few friends in USA and Norway, so they talk me in English too. And the last thing is that I teach in my church English to children. And that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I guess, wait a minute. Is there any volunteer who would like to give an insight, an opinion about this video? Pelón, Edgar Esteban, okay. I don't know what it means, but I guess maybe A misunderstanding. Well, please, somebody. This is more or less like the last moment of the session today. Laura Alejandra again? No, no, no. That was different. Somebody who would like to, who dare opening the camera and give us a, I don't know, whatever, a comment about the video you just watched. Hmm? At the end of the semester, you should create a portfolio, and this portfolio should include different moments. One of the moments is the text about my profile, my diagnostic, my learning resources. That can be a video, can be pictures, and eventually, gradually, I will be giving you evaluation. So for example, today and tomorrow, Laura, Paula, Maria Paula, and the rest of the people who sent the videos, you wait for the feedback, okay? So for the next week, Giancarlo, maybe you are going to open the camera, and then I give you the assignment for the next week. So Giancarlo, yes, are you sure you opened the camera? What did he say? Guys.
Teacher, we don't
Yes.
raise the hand for to participate.
Yes, but
To
in
speak
this
about the
moment,
video, not for the open the camera and do the
yeah,
reflection
but
because I don't have the camera.
yeah, okay, but participate, okay. Give me your opinion. What do you think?
Maybe the strategies of study for our partner were they are very solid in the aspect that that she attach every skill for studying. So, for example, if she want to study, I don't know, for example, vocabulary, she just took her notebook and start reading what she wrote early and start studying vocabulary. So, in other hand, if she want to study, I don't know, reading, and she start to read the Holy Bible, as she said, it is in English and Spanish. So she is reinforcing some reading and writing skills.
Mhm.
Maybe those habits study are so solid.
Okay, yes, I totally agree with you. Okay, my friends, time really flies. That was more than fast. I want to conclude telling you today one thing, okay? Please, right now, I'm going to put link, and you will have 1 week. Either we have or we don't have class. I expect that you can start reading, please, reading the text. I'm going to put right now a link. Okay. Oh, but it's not to Jair, it's to everyone, sorry. Okay, I hope, tell me if you can open it. And that is the reading. You don't have to print it, of course. You don't have to make the photocopy. You can read it, but take your time. Take portions of time to read about it, because one of the objectives for next class is that we will have a kind of, no, don't worry, Christian, you are here. And important is that you are ready to speak about this, about technology in regards of learning. One of the conclusions of today, you can see that I put some words after Maria Paula's video presentation. I put some words here, and it was cool because she could, okay, maybe the only recommendation is that you can use next time more academic references. So maybe you can say, according to Benson, blah, 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 use the books, or according to, maybe you can say, Maslow, identify my needs so I can contrast my needs. Look, you totally, and that was a good job, you identify your likes, your beliefs, your hobbies, your needs, your preferences, and you take them towards your learning. You're not gonna read something that you don't like. You take that, and for real, you're learning vocabulary. That makes me think a little bit about what was the name? Abu? What was the name of the guy from the story? Can anybody write it on the chat as we go concluding today's session? Could you please? What was the name of the guy you were supposed to write an abstract? And this guy is something, I don't know. Well, Teacher, she's got a question. Could you open the access on Moodle for what? For what? For what? For what? For what? No, the homework so far is, well, read the link that I just sent you, okay, and be ready for a discussion, because maybe I can give the grade to some people. Let's say five people who, not Maria Paula, because for example Maria Paula and Laura, two videos that I have here ready to see. But quickly, we're going to see the grades. What are the grades for this semester, for this partial term? I'm going to share the camera. Sorry, I'm going to start sharing the camera. I'm going to share the screen, and we conclude with this. Let me see. So, this is an extensive document. Okay, there it is. Task students videos. So in this case, well, everybody was supposed to create a video, because at the end of the semester, I will check it in your portfolio, in your digital portfolio. But okay, no more videos. Don't send me more videos about your materials and your resources, please. Maybe 5 people now, okay, can participate next class, opening the cameras, and that would make an account as the video, okay? De todas formas, como la sesión queda grabada en video, esa parte yo la recorto y la guardo como evidencia. So it's a video. You're speaking, let's say 2 minutes on the camera, you're speaking about the reading. You're speaking about technology. You're speaking about the link that I just sent you. Is it clear for everybody? Write on the chat, yes or no. Students' presentation. Okay, next week, I'm going to make some groups. Remember, some people started planning some lessons and some classes, maybe something like that. But the idea is that next session, I will explain this. Okay, percentages, 10%, 10%, and 10%, which makes the second partial, the second corte, as you call in Spanish. Okay, the exam would be like in 3 weeks. Let me see something very quickly. I know we cannot see the calendar, but it's like at the end of April, more or less, like in 3 weeks, you will have the online exam. In the moment of the class, I make it available in Moodle. So you take it, you can use all the materials. You will have to make some reading, and then you answer some questions online. Okay, this is in groups. The students' presentation is in groups. But remember, next week I will tell you what to do and how to do it. And so far, gradually, I'm back, so sorry. So I said, gradually, people will present the videos. Next week, I will say, okay, please, I need 5 volunteers to create a short video about this theory, or you have to create a mini class explaining autonomy. So be patient because we have like 1 extensive month for this term, for this second 30%. Questions so far? You can ask questions by opening your microphones or write it on the chat. No questions? No questions? No questions. Okay. What is
teacher?
next? Is that yes? Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I have a question. It's about yes, that's me. It's about the students' video. I guess I don't know if the topic of the video is the same. I don't understand that part.
No, because okay. Everybody are supposed to create Yeah, everybody was supposed to create a personal video about the materials, the library, blah, blah, blah. That's the example that we saw. But I only asked 5 people to send me the video so I could evaluate that. Okay. Next time, because everything is constructing the digital portfolio. At the end of the semester, you have to send me the portfolio, and in that portfolio, I need to see the video of your photos or your evidence of your resources. You understand?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next
Thanks.
video, for example, I will ask people, okay, we will be speaking, for example, next session, I'm going to show you in the syllabus, session 9. We will be talking about kill and kill. Wait a minute, is it here? Yeah. Sell and call. No, let's talk about call. Maybe 5 people can consult about call, C-A-L-L, and they can relate their personal experience. Yes, is how good, how bad in your experience. It's a 2-minute video. You can put images, but the important is that I see you speaking, as it happened with Maria Paula. You see, 5 people, boom, and we continue and continue. But everything is a construct for the final end of the semester portfolio. Is it clear, more or less? Kenya, Paula, everyone, yes. Okay, well, some people are so quiet. Well, it's okay, it's okay. I know some of us are in limited spaces, so it's difficult. That at least you can listen to the class and maybe participate. It's difficult. Okay, I answered Sarah's question. Thank you so much. But try to write on the chat, try to be more active, because it's not my class speaking here 1 hour, but you, that I can present videos, that you can participate, that you can maybe make some readings, and we can reflect more weeks about autonomy, autonomous learning, self-directed. Everyone has to do that video. Mister, again, you don't have to do it, but if you want, you can do it. You put it in your files, and at the end of the semester, you show it to me. But in this moment, don't send it to me. I already evaluated the people of resources. Next topic will be, look at the screen, call, C-A-L-L, call. ¿Qué significa eso? Call, no es llamar, ¿no? No es llamar. Call for learning, C-A-L-L for learning. Maybe through the week, people you talk to a monitor and you say, yes, I want to participate. Or simply next week, 5 people open their cameras and you speak about that. As a conclusion, guys, next instruction for the rest of the class. I'm going to go to Moodle in this moment, and I'm going to post a forum with 2 videos. I want to see if maybe my volunteers let me post the video on the Moodle. For example, Laura, Michelle, I don't know who else, Paula also, Farah, I don't know. What is the idea? In a forum, Juliana maybe, I'm going to post 2 videos. What is the idea? On the forum, you are going to comment. Maybe that is going to be individual work, okay? So you watch the videos and you make a comment on one of the, or on 2 of the videos. I guess this person is showing the beliefs, or remember, the objective was to show the resources, the materials, what objects and what material things you use. Okay, Paula Montoya is one of the videos. I'm gonna post it. And who else? Who else? Let's see the video. Sara and Paula Montoya, is that okay? So like in this moment, I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to post the 2 videos, the link on YouTube. And I expect the rest of the day for you to make comments. Yes, I agree with you. And I want to conclude with that. I'm going to show you the last forum so I can make some corrections. But please, if you have questions, send me an email or write on the chat right now, okay? My dear monitor, don't forget to send me the recording of this class so I can post it in the Moodle too for the absent people, because it's a requirement. I'm going to post it in the week 8, the class corresponding to today's lesson. Okay, let me see. I'm going to show you the Moodle in this moment. Final comments about the last forum, so you don't make the same mistakes or opportunities today. But no, it's not intermediate. Just a minute. Courses. This is autonomous learning. Yes, you're right. Take it easy, because it's gonna take a second. So I show you. Some people are writing in the private chat. Yes, you can use it because sometimes you are ashamed. No, I feel embarrassed of writing messages to the group. They're gonna bully me now. Never bully. But you can write personal like messages, maybe particular questions about your grades or whatever. You may use this chat. Guys, in the meantime, is it clear, the homework? So number 1, read the link, the reading that I sent you in the link. And number 2, in this rest of the class, go to the forum and comment 2 videos or 1 or 2 academical discussion. There it is, final consideration. So week 8. I want to show you last class forum. Kind of slow. Internet is kind of sucks these days. Okay, there it is. I'm going to take this one as an example. The instruction was kind of clear as today. Answer the question. Well, one example.
Teacher, my question was about that I couldn't answer that question.
No, sorry, because it was restricted. For example, today's forum, you will have 24 hours. But if you go tomorrow and you try to make comments, sorry, not tomorrow. I'm telling you, you don't have to do it until 11. No, okay, not until 11, but the rest of the day. But speak louder, please.
En el grupo de WhatsApp decía que estaba hasta el miércoles para poder contestarlo. ¿Sí?
I changed the dates. Yes, I changed the dates.
Y el miércoles por la mañana yo fui a contestar y ya estaba restringido.
But then I changed it until like the afternoon.
No sé si pudieras.
No, but no. I mean, those last weeks were of practice. Of course, I'm going to value the people who participated. That is great, of course. But the official grades start today. So it's my recommendation for the people who were on like holidays or vacation, I don't know, please participate. Okay, it is clear that the process that must be, I really like your point because the good use, okay? Punctuation, you finish the ideas with a period or a final stop. This use of emoticons, well, let's say that is fine, but I don't know. One is okay. Two or more, it takes out the academic seriousness, maybe sometimes. People who use different colors, please, maybe, but no, like a green that is going to die on your eye. Maybe black color, capital letters, let's say. And try to use resources, try to use academic references. Okay, based on what Benson said, I think that is the use of, okay, good, I think, because it was on your own words. Okay, this is good, but my last comment is, yes, this is what I need. I agree with you because it's good, but also try to make the discussion more active. Is it clear for everybody? You have 24 hours for today's forum of the videos. Okay, your answer is good, but you can say, for example, dear Valentina or dear Andrea. This is a kind of academical, even if you are not friends, but you can say, okay, Valentina or dear Valentina, comma, so we know who the answer goes to. Okay, it's kind of clear here, but it's gonna be faster if you put here, Tepito, comma. Your answer is good, I agree with you, blah, blah, blah. I guess I finished with this. I'm just gonna sit down to, well, open the forum. I don't know if you have any questions. We can conclude today's session. Sorry about the interruptions, but we are working on this, like technical issues and the internet and blah, blah, blah. Let me know. Lina Hernandez is host now. I don't know. Shall we go? Is there any other class? Because the problem is with that. I'm not sure if they need the classroom for another, but we have to finish at 10. Kind of late. Next session, we will start at 9 o'clock and we finish at 10 o'clock, okay? More questions? Talk to the monitor. Send me a message to the chat. Well, hope I see you around. Thanks a lot for everything. And let's say goodbye. Have a nice day. Let's work on the chat, on the forum, sorry. And see you around. Don't hesitate asking me questions. Remember, you are not alone. We are not alone in this. It's difficult to be at home so isolated in this quarantine, but we have to do it. Well, see you around. Thanks a lot. Bye.